EMMO have sent me the Vegar Pro. This is a 26-inch beast. This arrived in quite the fashion. It was so big, it actually came on the back of a truck on a pallet. Pallet truck dropped it down to the ground, and then Melissa and I struggled and managed to grab up the stairs with it, back into the apartment. Now it's time for me to unbox it. What I'm gonna do is do a quick unboxing, and then I'm gonna go straight outside with Eric, and we're gonna film a full review of the Vegar Pro coming up next. One accessory box. Special thank you to everyone who recommended I get snippets for doing these unboxings. These things are awesome. So much safer than those sharp knives. Holy jumping. I've never seen a bike so well packaged. This is gonna take a while to undo, so I'm just gonna do this on a quick time lapse. Melissa helped me just drop the frame onto the wheel, lined it up with the brakes. It fits beautifully. Next up, just install this. Pedals, easy to install. And that's it, pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna make sure everything's nice and tight on the handlebars. The handlebars pretty straightforward to install. 3 amp hour charging brick here, so I'm gonna plug it in here before I go meet up with Eric to film. Shall we turn it on and see what it looks like? Alrighty, here it comes. Oh, nice, full color display. Already 67% charged. We got some switches over here. Passenger assist up to, wow, up to 9. I've never seen that before. So yeah, 9 all the way down. We've got a really nice bright light at the front here. Look at how bright that light is. Holy jumping, that's a bright light. Something else I noticed while I was putting it together that I thought was really cool was this quick release for the handlebar height. So figure out which height and how you like to ride, and if you want to adjust it, you can. And so that's probably, I'll probably go about here. And it's locked into place. Isn't that handy? So, time to charge it up and get out on the road. And we're gonna start the full review coming up now. I am super excited. Look at this beast. This is the EMMO Vegar. This is the 26-inch tire Vegar Pro. And wow, this thing is a tank. Huge fat tires, massive battery, plenty of power at the back. This thing's an absolute monster. And it's kind of fitting because I feel like we're in the fog here. We're in a huge fog bank. It's the middle of the day, but it looks like we're in this. Have you ever seen the movie The Fog? This is what that movie feels like later on in the day. Anyway, I digress completely. This is an absolute monster. I'm really excited to go out right now. I've got Eric behind the camera. Thank you, Eric, for being here to shoot today. We're gonna go out and around Victoria. We'll take it for a nice spin. I'm gonna share you with you some really cool little things on here. There's 1 or 2 little nifty things here on the handlebars here, which I haven't seen before, which is kind of cool. Beautiful display. Lovely bike, absolute tank. Coming up next, full review. The Vegar Pro Max has beautiful ride. I mean, as I'm riding around here through the fog banks, my fingers are getting really cold, and I know Eric's fingers are as well. We've got the 500 watt motor at the back, which actually peaks out at about 750 watts. And unlike me, who I didn't inflate the tires properly before I got here, if the tires are inflated, it gives you plenty of power. Make sure you pump up your tires properly. It's really comfortable. The suspension is really quite lovely. The seat is really comfortable as well. But that suspension with the fat tires, it makes for a very pleasant ride around. I must also say, stopping power, hydraulic brakes, front and rear hydraulic brakes, they're super powerful. And that's something you want. They've got 180 millimeter rotors at the front here and at the rear, and it's stopping me in no time. All right, well, Eric has dragged me into this really scary venue. This is the cemetery here in Victoria, this Ross Bay Cemetery. Thankfully, we've got beautiful lights. We've got a beautiful headlight at the front, super powerful. We've got lights at the back, which will show up every time I hit the brakes. Plus, if I indicate, I put the indicators on, it's got left and right indicator as well, which just means, especially at nighttime, you're just a little bit more visible to everyone around you. One of the nice things I'm noticing as I'm riding around is the torque sensor. The torque sensor just, it's almost telepathy. Like it's second nature. As you ride, I haven't touched the actual throttle more than once or twice at a stop sign just to give me the immediate go, because I was trying to negotiate or navigate the traffic situation. But other than that, I've been absolutely delightful. I mean, it just seems to read my mind and allows me to put the amount of effort that I want to put in. It does have 9 passenger assist settings, so you can get all the way down to 0. If you want to just pedal without any power at all, you can do that. Speaking to that, there are 2 options that come with the Vegar. There's a 20 amp hour battery option, which thankfully is the one I have, and there's also a smaller 15 amp hour option. Now, because of the size of the tires, I'm going to recommend go for the big battery. Because of these big tires, they are 4-inch wide fat tires. There's a lot of rolling resistance, and those fat tires are going to mean they're going to eat away at your mileage. So if you get the big battery, you're probably not going to have to worry about any kind of thing range at all. The plus, when you've got those great big fat tires, is every little bump is just, you don't even notice it. It's lovely. Going off curb edges, no problems whatsoever. One last thing. I don't know what these e-bike manufacturers are doing. E-bike manufacturers and electric scooter manufacturers over the last few years have been giving us USB plugs to actually plug our phones in. I don't know about you, but my phone is a USB-C. Almost everybody's phone is USB-C, and they always seem to be USB-A plugs. So I think that's fantastic that they're giving this an option, but that means I have to have a special plug all the time. Not the case with the Vegar. It's got a USB-C plug right here on the full color display. Love that. That means if you got a little cord, and in fact today I would typically bring a little portable battery. I bring it with me everywhere, and I deliberately left it behind because this e-bike, and in fact just a scooter I reviewed just last week, also has USB-C. Finally, in my lifetime, USB-C. Love that. Anywho, we're going to keep going, and I'm going to show you the battery. I'm going to pull the battery and show you another couple of things. And there's one more thing I want to show you as well. Anyway, coming up next. I want to show 2 things here. Number 1, I'm going to show you the battery. And number 2, I want to show you this. This is really cool. This is a quick release for the handlebar. Check this out. I just pull this little button down here, and boom, I can release it, go up or down, and change the angle that I would like for the actual handlebars. Isn't that cool? Now, typically I'm going to set that once and never touch it again, but if you were sharing a bike, that would be kind of interesting or useful, I think. It comes with 2 keys. I'm going to use one of those keys now just to undo the actual battery. Now that I've unlocked it, there is a little release mechanism under here, and that's just keeping it nice and safe so it doesn't just drop out on me. So, look at the size of this battery, he says. I'm trying to get it out without, oh, there we go. Look at that monster battery. 20 amp hours. It feels, it's solid. It's really quite heavy and solid. But what's really cool, it's got something called SafeSeal. That means that, as you probably remember from your old chemistry class, what is burning? Burning is adding oxygen to something. So, to keep this super safe, they basically inject some type of material all the way around the batteries, some kind of gluish gel type substance, I believe. And basically what ends up happening is, even if this was punctured, it can't actually ignite. So super safe. And I hope that other companies like, other e-bikes and electric scooter companies start to follow suit, because that would just mean no fires, right? And not only is it safer, it's also UL certified. So you've got peace of mind, because this is going to be in my living room. I want to make sure it's safe, that there's nothing going to happen. So UL certified and SafeSeal. Highly recommend. Oh, let's lower this. So if you're looking for Canadian designed e-bike with fat tires, lots of power, awesome braking, lots of lighting, and a super smooth ride with a super safe battery, then I would highly recommend looking at the EMMO Vegar Pro. I think this is absolutely stunning. Look at these spokes.
You're not gonna have to do any kind of finicking things with the spokes. You got super great big powerful brakes, 8 gears Shimano at the back. You've got, as I said before, the hydraulic brakes up front, a beautiful color display, adjustable handlebars, huge battery, 20 amp hour battery, super soft, nice and cushy chair that you can adjust the height on. I don't know, this seems to me to be a fabulous, fabulous e-bike, and I thoroughly enjoyed riding around on it. It's a bit heavy, it's about 90 pounds when it's fully loaded like this, and but because it's so sturdy and so well built, great big shocks, it's got a weight capacity of 400 pounds. So this is totally 100%
Big guy approved.